This fall, I'm rewatching every single episode of Gilmore Girls, and today we're talking about Season 1, Episode 3, which is titled Kill Me Now. It's an episode that proves that the only thing more dangerous than golf clubs is a Gilmore with feelings. Before we start, quick note, the Fan Fest for Gilmore Girls is set to happen October 17th through the 19th in Guilford, Connecticut. I'll be moderating both the cast panel and the crew panel, so if you want details about tickets and stuff like that, check out the caption in this video. Alright, so this episode, it starts out with a Friday night dinner. As always, there's equal parts comedy and equal parts emotional warfare. Emily is Emilying. Richard is just pretending to read. And Lorelai is hanging on to her coffee like it's an emotional support animal. And then, of course, the conversation shifts to Rory because it always does. Turns out Rory needs to pick a sport at Chilton. And somehow that turns into Emily volunteering Richard to take Rory golfing at their country club. And Lorelai's reaction? Pure panic. And honestly, I get it. But here's the thing, Emily calls her out perfectly. See, Lorelai is not scared that Rory will hate it. Lorelai is scared that Rory's gonna actually have fun without her. Cut to Rory showing up in a golf outfit at the country club that looks like it was styled by a confused mannequin. You know, pants that don't commit to a decade and a hat that says, I give up. But somehow this day works. Rory and Richard, Rory and Richard, they actually bond. And it's kind of sweet. Watching Richard soften around her and talk about books and travel, it's one of the first times that we see Richard feel genuinely present. Meanwhile, Lorelai is back at the inn planning a double wedding for twin brides who act like they're starring in a TV show called Two Brides, One Breakdown. It's chaos. Not the fun kind, because Lorelai is not really mad at the brides, she's jealous. Also, she's waiting for that save me phone call from Rory, and it never comes. Just to rub it in, Richard calls Rory just to talk about a book that they mentioned. And Lorelai is standing there realizing that her daughter is getting something that she never did, a genuine connection with her dad. Ouch. Ooh, because this episode isn't about golf or wedding. It's about realizing that your kid is building a relationship that you never got to have. Ooh, I am on fire today. And of course, I think Emily delivers the best line of the entire episode. She says, and I quote, "You can use her old golf clubs. They're upstairs gathering dust with the rest of her potential." Emily Gilmore wields words like a weapon, and I love her for that. This episode is different on a rewatch because it's the first time that we see Lorelai truly start to crack. You see, Lorelai is witty and self-aware, but here in this episode, she's very vulnerable. She's vulnerable and not really in control of anything. It's a quiet reminder that parenting and friendships and even identity are all about letting go of the version of yourself that used to be the center of somebody else's world. For me, this episode lands at a 7 out of 10. It's not one of the flashiest episodes, but I think it's honest, it's layered, it's quietly emotional. But more importantly, I think this is the first time that we truly see Lorelai's walls start to crack. And if you know where this series goes, you know that that is when the story gets really good.